Hello everybody, my name is Hawkler. Welcome to the Iracing Superspeedway. We're racing, doing some Iracing Superspeedway. I'm driving a 64 Logitech car, and just to my left here, I gotta shift into first gear here. We're driving there's a Suave, Jason Bryfoyle Suave Chevrolet, and we are racing at Iracing Superspeedway. Hopefully the audio is coming in pretty good. Shifting to third there, and hopefully today we're gonna have a good race. Today we're gonna do 20 laps around this super speedway, so it's gonna get pretty interesting. I was watching some Nascar the other day, just checking out what's going on, and it looks pretty fun. So I'm doing more iRacing today. Hopefully everybody like racing at Talladega for 15 laps. We're just gonna do a nice little 20 lap little run here at Iracing Super Speedway up at around 250 miles an hour. So I got my Thrustmaster force feedback steering wheel here. We got my gaming computer set up here. We got the whole thing set up, and we got the Thrustmaster Stickshift I bought, and I got some pedals. We got a nice Viewsonic screen we're using today, so that's my setup. I'm using the fixed setup that iRacing came, the default iRacing Superspeedway setup that's in the iRacing setups menu, and it's been pretty fast here. So let's not crash this thing. Let's make sure it runs good. Make sure everything's set, and we're gonna get into second gear here. Let's make sure we don't destroy the car. We're gonna ride behind the Wrangler 10 car as we take the green flag. Here we go. We're about to go green on it. There we go. We're going to get with a bumper to the 10 car. Green flag is in the air on NBC at Iracing Superspeedway. Green flag is in the air at Iracing Superspeedway. We're going full throttle into turn one. Fourth gear now. We're in fourth gear. We're going to roll into turn one here. Hopefully we don't crash. The engines are loud. I'm racing next to the 3 car here. We're gonna get out of turn 2 here. We got a big run down the back straightaway. The 10 car's up in front of me. Should I give it a bump or should I just roll with it? Should I get a good run here? What should I do? We're going bumper to bumper down the back. My eardrums are about to explode. It's so loud. Rolling down in turn 3 here. Gonna get big run behind the 3 car. I like how loud these engines are. The engines are awesome. At least they were. Hopefully they continue to be awesome. Look at these cars. Look at how, can you hear them? These cars are awesome the way they sound. Row 3 wide in the middle. Everyone's running with half throttle. We'll take advantage. We're gonna go down the bottom here. There's so many Toyotas here on the bottom. It's hard to go quick. So many Toyotas here. There's a Camaro up top. There's another Ford up there. We're gonna go get a run and see if we can go catch that guy who just catch up to this pack up here with that green and black car, the car with the black bumper. There we are rolling into turn 3. We're not in any line at all, but we're gaining on this inside line. We're kind of leeching off the front pack. There's a dignified outside line. There's a nice dignified inside line. Now we're rolling 4 wide down the front, 5 wide down the front straightaway. I'm gonna try not to crash here. This is where they crash. Possibly. Now we're about 6 wide or something like that. Down into turn 1. Now we're getting on to turn 2. Now we're rolling down turn 2. This is a 20 lap little run here. We're running full throttle, and that 24 car's got a big run. He's pulling away there. You got the Budweiser 8 car, Wrangler 8 car, Dale Jr.'s 8 car ahead of him possibly. There's a 24 Jeff Gordon's Hellman's car. I got real loose there on exit, but the car's been handling great. The setup is awesome. We're making our way through the pack here. I'm gonna pause the movie. Let me pause it so we can. This is loud. I'm gonna turn down the volume just a little bit, just a little. But the sounds are lit. Now we're running good. Now we're running pretty good. I don't want to make my eardrums start bleeding. We're rolling down out of turn 2 here. Now we got a big run from the 23 car. I'm drafting this off of the 23 car here on the bottom. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm going to give him a little tap. I lift just a little bit. And I give him a little tap there, and that's going to spring him forward just a little bit. We got a big run there. But what I've learned here is just to lift just a tap. And just lift just a tap. And you give the guy a little tap, and he's going to go forward a little bit and continue on from there. Now here comes the 19 on the bottom. We're only doing 16 laps today. I just want to get a quick video out, like Derek Tevers. Here comes the 24 on the bottom. The 24 car on the bottom. We're getting a big run down the back. Now I'm going to go outside the 24 car. This 19 car is going to hold us up, but I'm gaining on the 24 and the 19. Now the guys in the back of the pack are getting a big run, and the way it works here is that there's usually guys get really spread out a lot. Then because the draft is such a factor, the guys start to bunch up again, and you get this accordion effect, this sort of spring effect where the cars they bunch up and they rebound, and they bump again, and they bunch up, and then they fall apart, and you get that sort of that accordion effect. It's like that accordion effect. That's kind of what you want to see here. It's kind of working with the xylophone, running down into the corners, making music. It's kind of like we're making music out here. We're running, kind of like got the accordion effect. Oh, I got that guy big bump. Hopefully I don't crash. There's no caution. I got to get that guy a shot, and he went dead left. Look how far out the first three cars are. Look how far back I am from them. Look how far back the cars are behind me. And look how the draft is going to become a factor. Now is where it gets interesting. We're running flat out and see how the car handles like this. Look at what kind of a run I get on the 8 car. It's just cool to see how the car runs so well in such a situation. Now I'm going to go outside of Gosselin, whatever his name is. Now we got a big run off of that corner there. We're getting a big run down the back here. 55 is going to get on the bumper. Here comes this dude. You're going to start to lean on us a little bit. Now I'm out front. They have 14 to go here. I might lead this lap, but I'm thinking about I'm going to think about making more paint schemes possibly. I don't know for this series, but we might lead this lap. There I go. There we go. I led the lap there. So that's my first lap led today. There, 4 wide. Back in the pack. Now we're going to go hit the inside line. There's a big wreck in my mirror there. I don't know if look at the whole pack is slowing down. I don't know how far out I'm going to get here, but there's no caution. This is just like the Carb Cup. I'm trying to run with the same rules as the Carb Cup. As the Carb Cup. So where there's no cautions. And now we're out front. I'm going to see who we can fight off here. We got 2 guys behind me. The 55 car. Now here comes the other guy. Here comes another dude. The 8 car. The Wrangler car. It's just 3 guys here battling it out here. I'm going to get a big run, and I might start lifting a little bit. But we're being running about flat out all night long. I'm running out. There are no lights here that you can really get the track well illuminated enough so that you can get the cars to run properly. So that you can get the cars to run properly. Here comes the blue car on the bottom. The green car almost got wrecked there, but I'm blocking like a door, like a lork out here. Look at the 55 car. I don't want him to go inside of me. Oh, I tried to block him on the outside. Now he's going on the inside now. Here comes the 13. Here comes the 13 car on the inside. Here comes the 8 to block. Here comes the 8. And now here comes the 8 to block the guys on the bottom by not doing blocking. Here comes the 12. Look at the 12 car in here. It's about 4 cars here battling it out. I think with this 4-car pack, I think I can pretty much take the lead. I mean, it's not going to be that hard to win here. We might catch some traffic here. That's going to be the big factor. But I should turn on a map of the track so we can make it more entertaining. But we got 11 laps to go. I don't know if I should cut until the racing gets interesting. There's only 4 cars out here. 4-car race. 4 cars. There's only 4 cars out here. Everybody else crashed. So, but when they crashed, I was pretty much up front. Now we're in the lead. Now we're going full throttle. 244 into turn 1 now at Iracing Superspeedway. 244. Now we're gonna get a big run off of turn 2 there. Junior Motorsports is lit. I'm trying to get a job here I'm not trying to get a job. I don't have a good job though, working in the forest. So I'm kind of poor. I don't have any money. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get to the A class. Right now, I might get into the C class. I'm trying to get into the A class. Now I'm trying to be dominant in the A class. Trying to beat all the people there that I can in the fixed series, the cups, the fixed and the open cup series, and the Xfinity series. I want to get into those. I'm not going to do the trucks. I might just do the street stock C class. So I might upload some C street stock races. I'm going to try to upload some street stock C class races, and hopefully things can get interesting here. Let me turn on that relative so you can get a good angle at who's where. So all these cars back behind me that we're really getting a good look at in my mirror, like that blue Camry, Iracing sponsorship car, right there. That car is right. That car is in second. That's Dave Gosselin driving the 13 blue Camry car. We got Nate DeSaulles back behind us, it looks like. So now we're pretty much racing those guys behind us for the win. And there's nobody pretty much out here to compete. I'm gonna start riding it out until the last lap possibly. But there's some lap cars here. Here's the 6 we're gonna go inside of. Ooh. These guys back here might start slowing down, but here comes the 55 car. You got a big run outside. I might let them go, so I can start to sit. I'm gonna start sitting in second, just so I can get a run, so I can save tires or something. But I was watching some of the real life Cup Series restrictor plate races, and the guys sit back in second, and they start lifting, just trying to save the cars and their tires or whatever it is, their mind, or I have no clue, but they sort of do that. And I might just let this guy go so I can sort of sit back and enjoy. For me, I just like sitting in there and running half throttle and just letting the car prosper at half throttle and letting the draft work. I kind of like that. Then you get a good feel for drafting. Get a good feel for making the car. Get a good feel for making the car draft. Really well. Look how far apart these cars are. This is where stuff gets really awesome. Is when the air is what pushes the cars along. See, I'm just gonna ride. I'm gonna go inside here with the 6. See, I like when the car gets out a little bit, and that's how you really show the characteristics of the way the cars work. You know, that bubble of air between the cars, and then you can sort of use the splitter and everything to the advantage of the way you want. That way you can sort of use the splitter, get some downforce on the nose, get the thing, get it to turn. But I don't know. You're not really driving it that well. You can't get enough air on it if you're right on the guy's bumper. If you're right on the guy's bumper, then you can drive it well. If you got some space between you. But here we're coming down to about 6 to go here. So I'm gonna let these guys go on the bottom, and then we're gonna take the lead back. So I'm gonna run half throttle down this front straightaway, and then we're gonna take the lead back. Here I'm trying to save my car, trying to save my equipment like Chase Elliott. I'm trying to save equipment like the guys in the Cup, like Ricky Stenhouse and Jimmy Johnson, run half throttle in the Busch Clash a couple of years ago. What was it, last year? 2020? He was running about half throttle, trying not to kill himself down the back here. Now we're going to run about half throttle. And there's a couple guys behind us, but see, I'm struggling to keep the car straight now when we're running about half throttle. But the car's getting light. But I want to get a little bit of a gap between me and the guys in front of me. Is this 15 car on the lead lap? Nope. But who's the leader? It looks like the leader just got passed. I just passed the leader. Here comes the guy, the 55 car on the bottom. Now we're about to go 3 wide here. I'm gonna let these guys go here. See, I'm gonna let them go. There's 17 to go. I'm just trying not to crash. I've watched so many people just sort of like they're on the highway or something, trying to maximize their drafting and trying to get the car to go fast as fast as they can without having to do anything, without having to really put the throttle down. They kind of let the air push it. They don't want to push on the guy ahead of them. That's kind of what you see. I almost hit that guy on the bottom. Let's go all the way on the apron now. Actually, I don't want to crash here. I'm let the 55 car go. All right, we're good now. I was gonna go on the apron there, but I thought twice about it. Look how far apart the cars are. All right, that's what you want. That's what you want to see, is how they get really far apart, and then eventually they can get a run and they start hitting each other. It starts to get interesting from there. Watch, and they start bumping, and that's who's going to get that run, who's going to make that contact, who's going to get putting out that effort, who is going to put out that effort to make the cars go faster. Who's going to push who into the up front when they're far apart like that? Who's going to collect who? Who's going to go 3 wide, 4 wide, like what I just did and take the lead? Look at what I just did there. It's 4 wide. We almost went 5 wide. Here comes. Look how far out I am from the draft, though, from the pack. They're all wrecking back there. We're coming down. 2 to go. 2 to go. I'm out front, and everybody's wrecking like we're in the Carb Cup. I think we might win it. Kevin Ianarelli is a long ways on back. Now we got 2 laps left here. We're out front here at Iracing Superspeedway. There's one of the guys that got in the wreck possibly down there in the apron. They're all in the wreck. I'm out front. I'm out front now. Look how I'm out in the lead. We're going to take the white flag next time by, but the 8 car, you can see in the relative is really rolling. And you can see in my mirror, you can see I got both mirrors up. I got all 3 mirrors up. You can see him in all 3 mirrors how he's really rolling. Especially in that realistic mirror. Here he comes, here he comes. He's really rolling now. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Is he going to make a move, or am I going to have to make a move here? Because we're on the last lap. We're on the last lap. Now I'm going to make a move to the inside here. I got to block him like it's the 2001 Daytona 500. And I'm Michael Waltrip. Got to block him, Mikey, block him. Now we're rolling down the back straightaway. The 8 car he's not making a big move right there. I don't think he's running full throttle. Or is it? I don't think he's running full throttle. And the bubble of air here is such a big factor. Where you can't really collect the guy ahead of you. Never mind. We're going to win it. Here we come off a turn 4, take the checkered flag. The 8 car is blocked. It's gonna try to make a move, and we win it at Iracing Super Speedway. We won. Yeah, boy, we won. Yeah. Howdy ho. Welcome to Iracing Super Speedway. We did an AI race, and we beat everyone. We went 4 wide down the back straightaway, took the lead. I'm so glad we got that on the camera. We're taking this thing home. We're taking this thing home. Alright, let's take this thing into pit road now. Let's take this thing into pit road. Alright. I don't know. We're going to lift a little bit. I don't know where everybody is at. I don't know where they're all at here, but let's just take it down to the pit road here. We could watch the replay. Actually, I want to shift down into third. Down into third gear. Alright, you can see that we just won this race. Someone might be flying by, but you know, who cares? We're gonna do the Polish victory lap. Maybe we just won. It's all right. So all right, we're gonna pull down to the apron here with the bridge. I'm gonna pull down the apron, see who's rolling along. There goes one guy rolling by. There goes one guy. We're gonna do a burnout. What the? I don't want to get a black flag here. Also, I don't want to get hit by anyone here who's still left on the racetrack. But all right, everybody, we won. I don't want to get a what's the word? I don't want to get a black flag. All right, the steering wheel's got some force feedback on. It's yanking back at my hand. That's how you know you're really burning it down. All right, that's gonna do it in. We're gonna ask for a tow truck, and I got the auto clutch on. So we're gonna ask for a tow truck to victory lane just for effect. Look at us burn it. Now there we are burning it down like we're like it's what's his name, Darius Rucker. No, what's that one guy's name? I can't remember. Jason Aldean. Burning it down. Let's walk. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. My name's been Hawklerd. We just won here at whatever this place is at Iracing Super Speedway. So I'll show you my setup I'm running. I just got the normal Iracing Super Speedway setup. I think I edited pretty much nothing. I edited the front ARB a little bit maybe. Let's see what else we got. Got all kinds of stuff in there, but I pretty much left it the same. I'm pretty much running off of the the Iracing Superspeedway setup that came in the mail that we got. So that's how we raced today, guys. Thank you for watching. Nice 20-minute little 20-lap race at Iracing Superspeedway. Thanks for watching. My name has been Hawklard Racing. I'm going to record the race just like it's on Fox Sports. So we're gonna do that later. See that in the next episode.